Michael Storm, the anarchist of comic books and co-owner of Amazing Fantasies in Topeka, Kansas, and I'm putting out the new books for tomorrow, and the battle continues. KO, Harley Quinn, and Zatanna. We have a number of these covers just because around here you like either Zatanna or Harley Quinn, or both, as the case may be, and we just love a good cover. That's all there is to it. And this is what? This is part 5, round 5 of the battle, and we still have a number of these other pieces and tie-ins. It's getting real close to wrapping up. And if you've been trying to avoid the spoilers, then you don't know who's going to win yet. So the battle continues. This is really fun here when you're talking about classic sort of female characters, right? Obviously, they don't get any more classic than Wonder Woman. Sensation Comics number 38 facsimile. I have a regular one, and I have a shiny one, and I have a blank one. And this is kind of fun. It's obvious what's happening here. Wonder Woman is playing sort of Santa Claus, or Miss Santa Claus, if you will, and she's flying around in the invisible jet, and she's dropping off presents to people, and she stumbles on these guys that are planning a gold heist, and I don't want to give anything away, but she ends up tied up at some point, in case you were wondering. World's finest, DC finest, I guess, is really, it's not world's finest, but obviously it's a play on that title that they've used for years and years. It's DC's finest. This is a big old thick book. This is 24, 25 something early Wonder Woman stories from the early 40s, so 40, 41, 42, 43. Not quite getting this far into the history. It gets to about Sensation number 18. If I remember right, saying on the back, it tells you the information on the back here. And then if you're talking about classic storytelling, this is a new one. This is Dan Jurgens and Mike Perkins and Mike Spicer doing this Batman Second Night, and it's been slow. This is only the second issue. It was quite a while ago when the first issue came out, which I have one if you didn't happen to grab one. But this is a great noir story. I mean, you could tell just by the art right there, right? That's Art Deco noir kind of appearance to it. That's clearly the older Batman sort of costume right there. And so great storytelling. That's what DC is doing right now. You know, not a lot of new comic books out here this week, but hard to compete with them. They're tearing it up out there. They have a good number of the top 10 spots right now as far as best-selling comic books. Still have a few absolute bundles and some things like that running around in there as well. Marvel, nothing too spectacular this week, just continuing some great storylines. You got this Straczynski-Perez combination here, Spider-Man Torn, and then, of course, you get some Greg Land covers as well. I think, what do we have? Is there another, is that a Black Cat? Is that one? I thought the previous one was anyway, right? Oh, no. Adam Hughes, that's right. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, so you get the Adam Hughes covers. You got the Greg Land covers. You got a brand new Black Panther. It's called the Intergalactic. It's at least some of it is an off-world story, and they kind of say at the end of it something to the effect of, will Black Panther figure out who the antagonist is that's behind all of this? And they show who it is, so it's not much of a mystery. But I won't ruin it for you. You can pick up the book and find out. Captain America, what a great cover, right? We Want You, get a face hugger, just awesome. Daredevil, Punisher, get a Knullified cover here. There's another Knullified cover if you want to do another round of those. They did a round of them a few years back when Null was first introduced, and they were really, really popular. Some of them were cool. I have the Wolverine cover. I think that's the only one I got out of them. Planet She-Hulk continues. There's a new Rivals. This is an anthology book. There's 3 stories in here. Obviously, there's some Peach Momoko right on the top of that. And you see Age of Revelation continues. Radioactive Spot. I think all of these are wrapping up. I think this is the end of all of these. Last of Wolverine, Book of Revelation, all those guys are new, and it's coming to a head. I think the best stuff, of course, it has been for quite a while, is the independent stuff. And there's so much to choose from. There's always new number ones every week, and there's some fun stuff here. I'll go into it. This is Aggregated Human Experience Database, the Aggie, and this is part of the Protopias collection. That's proto, primitive, utopia, protopia. And I pulled up a copy of Pulis as well. That was I believe the first story in it, and they're all complete individual stories. They're about the future. Just great storytelling about the possibilities, without skipping over the consequences, but also with an eye toward an optimistic future. Overcoming some of the things, the technologies and troubles and things that we have, including AI and some of the struggles that we have with it. Barbaric gets a new one-shot. This one here is fun, Wrestle Heist. It's exactly what it sounds like. Sterling Steele, he's the $1 million guy, right? He's your Ted DiBiase type character. He's sort of a heel, one of the better heels, but they won't give him the belt, and he's kind of planning his own little screw job thing. If you know wrestling, you know what I'm talking about when I say the screw job. If you don't, you don't. Go look it up. Go look up the screw job. You'll find out what it is, and you'll be, that. And he's going to pull off his own, and will he finally win the big one? Well, probably not, and he'll pay a heavy price for messing with the promoter as well, but that's only the beginning of the story, so it's not really a giveaway. This looks like a ton of fun right here. There's actually several of these. I put them all right here. You have a Monsters. It's number 8. They're calling this one the Winter Horrorland Rip Blind Bag. You just rip it and face what lies beneath. There are more than 75 different covers to be found under those. And then these, I thought were really cool. Both of these are dynamite. It's Lion King #1, first issue, which I have some regular issues if you just want to jump on that. It's early. It's new stories from the Lion King. But both of these, both that Lion King blind bag and this premium mystery blind bag with Harley Quinn and Elvira, is 3 books. Look at that. 3 dynamite variants. And then just some regular covers as well. Look at it. These Amanda Connor covers and some others in there, just with Power Girl thrown into the mix. It's just great work. And of course your Linsner, you can't do we can't do anything without a Linsner cover, right? It's just great. Jimmy Palmiotti and wife going at it there. Oh no, that's terrible. That was a terrible thing to say, wasn't it? New Sonya Reborn, still a great story forming up there. Some more Vampirilla, Young Blood. You know what? I'm rooting for him. I'm really rooting for him. We'll just see what happens. Ton of stuff in the independents. And, of course, here's our prize. If you get on the polls, that's the magic. You sign up for a poll, and you could potentially win this. It's Kara Zora L, Superwoman #2. It's part of the Future State run, but it is Kara. And, of course, the new Supergirl movie looks really fun. And it was such a great character in and of herself. And this was just a great cover. And we just randomly happened to have one around. And with that coming out, I figured, let's do that. Let's give that away. So everybody who adds to their poll or starts a new poll is entered for drawing to win that as well. So there you have it. That's the new books. And as always, they will either be here when you get here or not. Do us a favor and give us a quick like on that like button right there. It's right there. It's easy to find. Just tap that bad boy. And if you're so inclined, give us a follow as well and stop by the store sometime.